What if the most valuable substance in the universe existed on the most dangerous planet imaginable? A world of endless deserts, giant sandworms, political betrayal, and ancient prophecies. A place where survival itself is a daily battle. That legendary world comes alive in Dune by Frank Herbert, one of the most influential science fiction novels ever written. A story filled with power, destiny, survival, politics, and the struggle between fear and greatness. The story takes place thousands of years in the future, in a vast galactic empire ruled by noble houses. At the center of the conflict is the desert planet Arrakis, also known as Dune. Although harsh and nearly impossible to survive on, Arrakis contains the most valuable resource in the universe, a mysterious substance called spice, or melange. Spice extends life, enhances mental abilities, and makes space travel possible. Whoever controls Arrakis controls unimaginable power. The story follows Paul Atreides, the young son of Duke Leto Atreides. When the Emperor suddenly orders House Atreides to take control of Arrakis, it seems like an opportunity for power and influence. But beneath the surface, it's actually part of a dangerous political trap designed by their enemies, the brutal House Harkonnen. Soon after arriving on Arrakis, betrayal strikes. Paul's family is attacked, their forces destroyed, and Paul is forced to flee into the deadly desert alongside his mother, Lady Jessica. Alone in one of the harshest environments imaginable, Paul must learn how to survive among the native people of Arrakis, the mysterious and resilient Fremen. The Fremen are masters of desert survival. They understand the planet's dangers better than anyone, including the massive sandworms that roam beneath the sands. Over time, Paul becomes deeply connected to the Fremen and begins understanding the planet in ways outsiders never could. One of the most fascinating aspects of Dune is Paul's transformation. At first, he is simply a noble young man trying to survive. But as the story unfolds, Paul begins developing extraordinary abilities linked to spice, prophecy, and his unique training. He starts experiencing visions of possible futures, forcing him to confront difficult questions about destiny, power, and leadership. The novel explores major themes far beyond simple adventure. Dune examines politics, religion, ecology, colonialism, and the dangers of blindly following charismatic leaders. Frank Herbert creates a world where every decision carries enormous consequences, and where power can both save and destroy civilizations. Another powerful theme in the book is survival and adaptation. Arrakis itself becomes almost like a living character. The desert is beautiful but deadly, and only those who respect its rules can survive. Water becomes more valuable than gold, teaching harsh lessons about scarcity, discipline, and balance with nature. The story also explores the complexity of prophecy and heroism. As Paul grows into a legendary figure among the Fremen, he begins realizing that being seen as a savior may come with terrifying consequences. The novel asks whether destiny is truly freedom or another kind of trap. One reason Dune became such a legendary novel is the incredible depth of its world-building. Frank Herbert created detailed cultures, political systems, religions, languages, and histories that make the universe feel rich and believable. Every part of the story feels layered with meaning and mystery. At the same time, the novel remains deeply emotional. Beneath the politics and science fiction lies a personal story about family, loss, responsibility, and the struggle to discover one's identity in a chaotic world. Without revealing spoilers, the story builds towards epic confrontations, shocking revelations, and life-changing decisions that reshape the future of the galaxy. The ending leaves readers thinking deeply about power, leadership, and the cost of destiny. By the end of Dune, it becomes clear why the novel influenced generations of science fiction stories, films, and creators. It's not just a space adventure, it's a timeless exploration of humanity, survival, ambition, and the choices that shape civilizations. If this summary intrigued you, the full audiobook of Dune by Frank Herbert is absolutely worth listening to. The complete story offers even deeper world-building, philosophy, suspense, and unforgettable moments that become incredibly immersive through audiobook narration. And if you enjoyed this audiobook summary, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check the link in the description for the full audiobook. Keep exploring, keep imagining, and remember, fear is the mind killer, but courage can change the future.